I once did something in an acting class so extreme, so disgusting, that several people in the class, I don't know the term for it, yacked, barfed, upchucked, you get it, including myself. It's another story time with Matt. And I'm going to tell the story while trying on different classes that I might use in my TikToks today. So when I first came to Hollywood, I had no acting experience because I'd been working in investment management and finance most of my life. So in taking my first couple of acting classes, I really wanted to dig in. I really wanted to be extreme. I basically wanted to learn all the things there were to know about acting in one day, essentially. So I was willing to pretty much do anything. So in one of my early acting schools, they'd have us do a scene and then challenge us physically and mentally during the scene to try to stay really focused while basically staying in character. So I was working on a scene with another classmate where I was eating. And normally in a scene like this, you just make yourself a sandwich, a peanut butter and jelly. But no, I wanted to be extreme. I wanted to learn everything about acting in essentially one day and not make it a process, which it needs to be. So I was the guy who brought raw liver to class, and it was still bleeding and everything. So I started the scene out, cutting it up, and then starting to take a few bites while my scene partner came in, was trying to talk to me. I could just feel the blood in my mouth, and it was thick, so it was hard for me to talk. I was choking, but I really wanted to be good at acting. I really wanted to do this exercise. But the more I tried to struggle through it, the worse it got, and the more eventually at some point I just sort of lost it. And the few pieces of liver I did manage to swallow came back up. And as it was coming back up, I could hear audible gasps in the class. Not only that, but I could hear other people in the class going themselves. And while my teacher applauded me for being quote unquote brave, he asked me to never do something like that in class again. Because in the end, acting has nothing to do with eating raw liver. It just has to do with living the reality of the moment. And I don't think anybody in reality eats raw liver while talking to another person. Until next story.